there, this is Ananya. In the last lecture, we finished knowing what sets are. In today's lecture, we'll be covering two topics, that is Frozenset and set comprehension. Frozenset are basically set minus the mutability aspect of it. We'll be looking and understanding it as to what that is clearly using various examples. Secondly, what are set comprehensions? It's very similar to list comprehensions that we had studied. Again, we'll see and solve problems. So we'll be covering all of this very easily. It's a very quick video. I hope you understand. So let's get started. Okay, so let's quickly start off with the topic Frozenset. It's very simple. How I like to remember it is, Frozenset is equal to set minus mutability. Very easy to remember, right? You will never forget what Frozenset is in this way. So take all your properties of a set, and from there you subtract the possibility of adding and deleting elements from the set. That is the exact concept of Frozenset. Let's take a quick example so that I can show you all that it actually throws you errors if you try and modify Frozensets. You can simply declare Frozensets using the Frozenset method provided to y'all. That is, let's say we have a Frozenset is equal to, and then you assign it to the Frozenset method, and inside that you can pass any list you want. Let's take the same example we had taken last lecture. Okay, now let me say I want to check if it is actually a Frozenset. Now you might be hearing me saying Frozenset too many times but I can't really help it. Print. Okay, you know what to print. I'm not saying it again. Okay, so this is what we have to print. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to type FS. My bad. Okay, class Frozenset. Alright, now that we know that Frozenset methods work perfectly fine, let's try and add something to it. Let me say fs dot add 6, and now I want to print it. It should be giving me an error. Yes, it does give me an error saying Frozensets do not have any attribute such as add. Try out remove, you'll be getting the same error. Okay, so now that we have seen about Frozensets, it was a really small concept, right? So let's move ahead with set comprehensions. It's exactly similar to list comprehensions. Remember, we were putting all the loops and conditional statements inside the list. It's exactly the same. We will just be removing the square brackets and replacing it with curly brackets. Just for your benefit, I'll give you all a quick example. Okay, let's remove this. And now what I want to say is, I'm going to take an empty set now. What if I wasn't using list comprehensions? Or I think you all will know that what I want to do is, I want to remove every string that is lesser than the length of 5, that is smaller than the length 5. I want to remove it. For example, if I have hello and hi, I want to remove hi because that is smaller than length of 5. So what you all will basically be doing is, you all will put a for loop, and then you all will iterate inside the list, and then whatever. I'm just giving a normal example, and then you all will say, you all will iterate, and then say you all will check if length is less than 5 or maybe greater than 5, only then append it, that is add it. Okay, I'm just writing a basic logic, you know, a generalized logic. Please don't take it as a code. This is what you all would have been doing. It would have been 3-4 lines long, but we can do this entire thing in a single line, okay, that is using set comprehensions. So our question was, remove everything that is shorter than 5 characters. So what we can do is, no need to declare any empty set. You have your list. Let's say L is equal to hello by there clouds are, okay, random words. I'm just taking random words. And now what I want to do is, I'm taking a new set, and inside curly braces, remember I said we are just substituting square brackets using the curly braces. So new set is equal to I, that is the value we want to return. Now we want to have our loop that we want to iterate in, that is for I in list. Then we have our condition. I told you all, right, exactly the same like list comprehensions. We have done this. In case you do not know, please go and have a quick look at my list comprehension. That will probably be the 17th lecture in the Python series. Okay, so for return I, for I in list, if length of I is greater than 5, okay, or let's say greater than equal to. Now I'll simply print the new set. Alright, so you see by and are have been removed. Okay, as simple as that. You saw Frozenset and set comprehensions. So we have finally finished with every possible topic in set in Python. I hope you all understood. I hope you all have cleared all your concepts. Now we'll be moving on with dictionaries. That is the last inbuilt structure in Python, inbuilt data structure in Python, in the next session. And that's it for now. So bye bye. I'll see you all soon with something new.